Okay, my number three is also based on a children's book. It's called The Wizard of Oz.
Really?
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Oh, dear. Not again. Wizard of Oz stars Judy Garland as a young girl named Dorothy Gale who lives on a farm with her uncle and aunt. And she has a little dog, Toto. I love one of my favorite movie dogs. And
Yeah.
after a tornado hits, they're sucked away into a magical world called Oz. They land on top of a witch. And Dorothy is given the ruby slippers that witch had. And the Wicked Witch of the West is the villain.
Did you just say that you wish you had?
No, that the witch she landed on had.
Oh.
Because that witch had the ruby
I
slippers.
thought you said I wish I had. I was like, okay, Charlotte. Because you looked at your foot when you said it.
No, I was demonstrating.
No, when you said.
Because I was talking about feet, so I just.
Yeah.
There's a foot.
I thought. No. I heard you wrong and it was hilarious.
I don't know why.
In my phone.
Got her ruby slippers.
Yes.
And
Good wish.
she wants to get home, of course. Not in the same kind of homesick way that Spirited Away had.
Yeah.
But she does need to get home because
Yeah.
she can't stay in Oz forever.
No.
So she's instructed by a nice fairy.
Glenda.
Witch, sorry. A nice witch.
Yeah, the good witch.
To follow the yellow brick road. And all the munchkins say, follow the yellow brick road.
And then burst into
And then, yes, this is a musical with some very memorable musical numbers. We're off to see The Wizard, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, and of course the Oscar-winning Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Yeah.
And along the way to the Emerald City, where the Wizard of Oz lives, who will hopefully have the power to get Dorothy home, she encounters a few characters. There's a lion who doesn't have any courage. There's the Scarecrow who doesn't have a brain, and there's the Tin Man who doesn't have a heart. And they basically follow the Yellow Brick Road, singing and dancing, and have to escape the plot of the Wicked Witch to get the slippers from Dorothy. Yeah, I love the songs. I love the look. The set design, some of it is clearly a wall with painting,
Yeah.
but like it really does make the hills look real, and the road. I love the sets of the tree and that throws the apples at them, and obviously the characters, the Scarecrow, the Tin Man, and the Lion.
Yeah.
I love those guys very much. And Dorothy Gale, she's so sweet, and she's got a sweet, very beautiful voice. That is actually her voice.
Yeah.
Talks like a little girl, sings like a 40-year-old woman, and the Emerald City's very beautiful. And I like this scene.
Very important movie.
Yeah, and this is pretty significant because it changed storytelling in a way, changed effects. Like that tornado looks real,
Yeah.
and I love it.
And it was the
This
first
really is-
movie in Technicolor.
I think it was the second one because I think Gone with the Wind was the first.
Okay.
But they were they were the same year,
Yeah.
1939. Actually, Gone with the Wind won Best Picture over The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
I think maybe The Wizard of Oz should have won. You know, Wuthering Heights was that year too. I quite like Wuthering Heights, but yeah. Now, your turn on The Wizard of Oz. You like it?
I like it.
Okay, but
I don't love it.
maybe you can say that about a lot of things.
The Wizard of Oz, I wasn't into it that much as a kid. When I watched it, I didn't really
What
like
about now?
it.
That you're older and wiser and know that it's actually wonderful.
I like it.
You should like it more. Can I presume that it's not your
It's
list?
not how I love it.
It was number 11?
Sure.
So that was my number 3. I think it's your number 3 now. What's your number 4? Harry Potter?
Yeah. My number
Okay.
3 is Emily.
Okay.
What?
Again, fantasy though.
Yeah.
Is it a fantasy? Okay, well, just say what it's about. Oops.
Okay. It's about a girl named Emily, who's played by Audrey Toto. Charlie loves her. She learns of the death of Princess Diana, and she drops a perfume stopper, I think it is, on the ground, and she breaks a floorboard, and she finds a
Little box of treasures.
yeah, of childhood memorabilia, and she's decided that she wants to return it to its owner, and
Yes, the box is not hers.
no, and return it to its owner, and she decides that she's going to devote her life to making other people happy.
She made me very happy.
She made me very happy.
I will review the film, and then I will review your choice to place it on this list. I love this movie. Emily, the character Emily, is so like she's obviously a little gleeful person, but sometimes she's very stubborn
Yeah.
and very, very very cross,
Yeah.
and still wants to make people happy. Because she does basically want to go around and change people's lives, and she
Yeah.
does, probably sometimes without even knowing it. And it's a magical movie. Jean-Pierre Jeunet, who was the wrong choice to direct Alien Resurrection. Should just stuck with these kinds of things. The look of the movie's gorgeous. I think of she's on a bridge, and the way the camera just kind of goes
Yeah.
over her as she's skipping stones, and that little cafe. I really got to know the cafe she works in. I got to know all the regular customers.
Yeah.
I really got to know. And there's even an appearance by Junet's regular actor. Oh, that French guy. Oh, can't remember his name. But yeah.
She was in Tom Hanks.
Da Vinci Code.
Thank you. I don't know why I couldn't think of it.
Me neither.
Angel and Demons kept coming to my head. I'm like, no, that's the wrong person.
It's wonderful, but it's not a film for kids because there's some sexual material in this. Little orgasm montage. Yeah, I like that scene because it shows that like she's very childlike, but at the same time she's a grown up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's not a virgin either. So
No.
it's not like she's a stranger to the world, and I like that they didn't do that where it's her learning hard life lessons. They don't do that.
No.
That would have just ruined it. But it's just the movie is just in such a hurry to please us.
Yeah.
And so's Emily. She's a great character.
It's a very happy movie.
It's very happy. It made me happy. It's a good antidepressant, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anyone's feeling down or feeling a little disheartened about life, just watch Emily.
She's so cute.
She's adorable. The
She's so
little
cute.
deer eyes. I like her little haircut too.
Yeah, I liked her hair.
Like she has long hair in Da Vinci Code,
Yeah.
but here her haircut and
She's so cute.
yeah. I really wish there were more Emilys in the world, because there are bound to be.
Yeah.
But the world just doesn't really have time for characters like this.
Yeah.
And it's a French film.
It's
I don't know if we pointed that out.
From 2001.
I agree. I love Emily probably as much as you. I wonder. Maybe you love it a bit more.
I think.
Now, I don't think it's a fantasy film. This would be more of a. There's almost not a category for a movie like this, but
Not really.
I don't think it's a fantasy film. There's usually sequences in this where we see things kind of the way she sees the world, like the little the lamp with I think it's a pig on it.
Yeah.
It turns the light up for her, or a scene where she sees her true love and she melts. She
Yeah.
literally melts. There's a lot of fantastical images like this, but fantastical is the world. This is not a fantasy film. It's a romance. It's a comedy of sorts. It's a kind of a drama, but it's not a fantasy film.
I put it
It's set very much in this,
Yeah.
in modern day Paris, I guess.
Yeah.
And there's nothing about another world. There's nothing that couldn't happen. It has some.
See, because I
Perspective
have
things.
a really broad term for fantasy. My fantasy is just really.
I wouldn't fit this in there.
I,
If I did,
I did.
if I did, it wouldn't be higher than Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I don't think. Yeah, like I really do love it, but I wouldn't put it so high.
I
Um,
did.
I know you did. And I really do love
I
it.
just we just
I
talked
do
about
love it.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love
She's
it.
so
I love it.
cute.
I love it. I love
Like
it.
I just want to have my own little Emily.
I know.
Yeah.
She's so cute.
But I couldn't have her because I would be a terrible boyfriend for a girl like that. Because I'm not fluffy. I hate everything.